Welcome to Gastro Vision. I'm Dr. Qazi Suhail from Government Medical College Srinagar. In my previous video on duodenal bulb orientation, I explained how clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation of echoendoscope affects the ultrasound image you see on the screen. I demonstrated exactly why the probe is positioned when entering the duodenal bulb and clarified why specific structures appear with rotational movements. That foundation is essential for understanding today's topic. Today's focus is big wheel rotation. This video will teach you how big wheel rotation impacts your EUS image at the duodenal bulb station. By the end, you will have developed a comprehensive mental map of ultrasound visuals at the duodenal bulb station. You will understand precisely what happens to your image when you rotate the big wheel towards yourself versus away from yourself. Knowledge that is critical for confident and accurate EUS examinations. The foundation is 360-degree anatomical orientation. To master big wheel rotation, you must first develop a complete 360-degree anatomical mental map at the duodenal bulb level. Let me start with an important reference point. At the duodenal bulb station, the echoendoscope transducer is positioned at the D1-D2 junction in its neutral position, facing towards the portal vein. The portal vein serves as your reference structure, your home base at this station. In cross-sectional anatomy at this level, the portal vein appears at the 2 o'clock position. This represents the transducer's neutral position once it enters the duodenum, which I have discussed extensively in my previous duodenal bulb station videos. Now let's explore what happens when you rotate the big wheel away from you. This movement causes the transducer to straighten, and structures lateral to the portal vein begin appearing from the left side of your screen. As you rotate away, you first visualize structures at the 1 o'clock position. Here, you will encounter 3 key structures progressing from closest to farthest from the duodenal wall. The common bile duct, which is nearest to the duodenal wall, the inferior vena cava, and the body of the first lumbar vertebra. Further straightening the transducer brings you to the 12 o'clock position, where the ascending lumbar vein appears adjacent to the vertebral body. The 10-11 o'clock position, continuing to rotate the big wheel away from you, reaches to the 10 and 11 o'clock positions. At this location, you will visualize the right kidney and segment 6 of the liver. Let's reverse direction. Begin rotating the big wheel back towards you until you return to visualizing the portal vein at the 2 o'clock position, your home base. At this neutral position, look carefully near the duodenal wall. You will identify the gastroduodenal artery at its bifurcation point where it divides into anterior and posterior superior pancreaticoduodenal arteries. Continue moving the wheel towards you to reach the 3 o'clock position. Here, you will clearly visualize the head and body of the pancreas, structures that are frequently the focus of EUS examinations. Further rotation of the big wheel towards you brings you to the 4 and 5 o'clock positions, where the stomach comes into view. This represents the maximum extent of big wheel movement in this direction. Creating your mental map with this systematic approach to big wheel rotation, you can now confidently navigate the complete anatomical landscape at the duodenal bulb station. Remember that the portal vein at the 2 o'clock is your constant reference point, and all other structures are oriented relative to this home base. Mastering these movements will enable you to efficiently locate structures during your EUS procedures and develop the special awareness essential for expert level endoscopic ultrasound.